is up YouTube? It is ViceGrip Gaming and I am here to bring you a video on the reason why I made a YouTube account. Now, I have been a die-hard Gears of War fan since I was a kid, but I am not going to lie to you, it has been a very long time since I played any Gears of War. You know, it kind of, you get new games and you start to drift away. I hate to say that, but that is the position I've been in. But my love for Gears of War has been rekindled, and as you can see, I have been smashing the Gears of War Ultimate Edition for the past 2 days. I've racked up about 6 hours gameplay, and I am so happy that I have got my passion back for Gears of War. Today I wanted to share with you what I know about Gears of War 4. So basically it's set 25 years later after the events of Gears of War 3. So we fucked everything up, we found peace, and there's a brand new enemy to come back to, you know, in Gears of War style, mess all that peace up and cause some chaos. So what we know so far is the main character is Marcus's son. Now, I can't actually remember Marcus ever having a son, so I am really buzzing to find out why he's in it, what happened, and why he decided to become a cog, if he even is a cog. So there's a few questions that I haven't answered. You guys might know the answers, so feel free to comment below. So, in the new Gears of War, I think the first thing to cover, and the first thing that I would like to cover for you guys, is the brand new Horde mode. Now, this is just something to be in awe of. So, it's called Horde 3.0, and it is your typical Horde mode. They haven't changed it in the sense that there are 50 waves, and every 10 waves there is a boss wave, which is, you know, going to get harder and harder as you're going up, which we love. So, nobody question that. That's awesome, that's brilliant. There is a brand new thing called the Fabricator, which is basically Gears' take on the 3D printer. Now, the Fabricator is what you use to fortify basically your area, you know, and you use energy to do that, which you pick up from dead enemies, basically. And this is how you construct your base. So that's a little bit different, if I remember, from what's before, which is a nice little addition. I think that's going to be something really interesting to work with. By the way, before I continue, everything that I'm telling you is literally off of the gearsofwar.com website, so if you want to find out for yourself and read in detail, please go and check that out. They've done a lot of hard work in building a really good foundation for all of the knowledge. So there's new classes and skills in Gears of War Horde Mode 3.0. Now I'm going to read some off for you. So we've got the Engineer, we've got the Heavy class, the Scout class, the Sniper class, and the Soldier class. And each one has its specific kind of layout. So the Engineer starts with the Enforcer, the Nasher Shotgun, and the Snub. Also starts with the ability to, its passive ability is having the Repair Tool, which everybody loves, you know, you've got to have that. The starting weapons for the Heavy is a Retro Lancer, Boom Shot, and the Boltok. And I personally love the Boltok pistol. I've got some gameplay in here where I get a headshot and I was buzzing. First time I picked it up in over 2 years maybe. Now the Scout has the Retro Lancer, the Nasher, and the Snub. So kind of similar to that one, giving it a little bit further back, you know, getting the shotgun in there, which we all love. Its passive ability has double energy pickups, which is obviously good for building your base up. The Sniper starts with the Markzer, Mark 1, the Long Shot, and the Snub. Now that's 2 snipers to work with, which I think is a really good idea, because, you know, you kind of, you get a bit of skill on both of them, and you're not too worried about, you know, your ammunition and how to and getting the sniper up, because there's going to be a lot of enemies coming. And finally, we've got the Soldier, which starts with your typical Lancer, Nasher, and Snub, which is the bog standard basics that you need for a really good Gears of War gameplay. And you start with Frag Grenade, which is a complete added bonus. So, briefly to go on to fortifications, you get to use the barriers like you did before, same with the decoys, the MG Sentry, and I think the Shock Sentry is a new one, but don't quote me on that, some of you may correct me, and by all means, please do. You've still got your standard turrets, you've got a weapons locker now, which allows you to store weaponry from round to round, which is awesome, and it also allows you to slowly refill the weapons ammo reserves. That is quoted from the website, and you also are able to get a repair tool. Now, the Horde mode progression works with class levels and skill levels. So your class levels are basically, you've got the 5 classes, and you level each one up to a maximum of level 10. Now, what that does is, as you level up, you unlock more skill slots for that class to take into battle with you up to a maximum of 5 skills, which I think is awesome. you also have certain skill levels. So with those skills that you unlock, you also level them up to a maximum of level 5 of each skill. So there's a lot of progression that you can work with there. It's a lot more to, you know, doing it. You're working harder for the gains, which is exactly what we want. We don't want anything easy. So that I'm very happy with. Now the next part is one of my most favourite, and it is the Seriously 4.0, which is the brand new achievement that we are going to be busting our balls to get. And that consists of completing the campaign on an insane difficulty, getting to re-up 10 times, earning all ribbons at least once, earning a rank placement in each mode, getting all 5 classes to level 10, level any 5 horde skills to level 5, and completing all 10 on disc maps from waves 1 to 50 on any difficulty. Now that is an absolute trek in itself, and there's going to be someone out there that's going to smash it. I know I'm going to be doing my best to smash it. I hope you all are as well. That is something we are going to be very excited to get through. Now the next point I want to make is, if any of you have just bought an Xbox One S, you are in luck, because the Gears of War comes with 4K gameplay, which is amazing. You know, they're keeping up with the times, which is exactly what we want. Now I have an Xbox One S, but I do not have a 4K ready TV, which is a shame, but I'm guaranteed and begging to get one later in the future. You know, we've got Christmas coming up, we've got birthdays coming up. I'm going to be asking these questions, I'm sure you will as well. Now in the campaign, in online, but maybe the campaign as well, you now earn credits instead of unlocking characters and weapons, which I really like, because, you know, it's a little bit like COD. COD's, you know, I never got into COD as much as I should have done recently, but it's all about to change, and credits are a good way to pick and choose exactly what you want. Now I love this part of the new Gears of War. It's basically called re-ups. Now re-ups is Gears' idea of prestiging, which is amazing, because once you get to level 100, half the time you were then stuck. But this time you can, what's called re-up, you can prestige, get brand new unlocks, brand new content, and you can get it all out there. You know, skins and weapons and characters I'm sure will be included, which is amazing. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait for Wednesday. I'm sure all of you can't as well. Please check my channel. I'm going to be smashing the campaign and getting every single level up on for you as quickly as possible, because I absolutely love the game and I want to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let's build the community. Take care of yourselves. Peace.